So I'm at a property today. It was backing up, so the homeowner called a plumber. Now, usually if you are on septic, what I would recommend doing is calling someone that pumps out septic systems first. Because what's going to happen, if a plumber comes out here, they're going to run their drain cleaner down the clean out. So we got our sewer clean out right there, and they're just going to run it to the tank. Now, most septic tanks in our area, it's code in Texas that they have inlet baffles. So that's a sanitary tee. Think about it this way. If you're running a drain cleaner and you're hitting a sanitary tee, all you're going to do is hit the end of that tee, and it's not going to go down and fix the main clog. So thankfully we do have a lot of plumbers we're friends with in the area that if a homeowner calls them, the first question they ask them is, are you on septic? We have this one right here. So the drain's clear in the meantime, but as you can see, I do not see a tank dug up. So we're going to take a look and see where the tank is. All right, so there's our 4-inch clean out, and if you want to check and make sure that this is not going directly into the septic tank, you can see there's the bottom of the pipe there. So sticking your vacuum hose in there is not going to do a damn thing. And then we had another clean out cap, but if you look down in this one, you see it looks a little different. So I can see some stuff at the bottom, some grease, maybe soap scum. So I'm going to get my probe and fish that around and see if that's going straight into the tank or if that's just another clean out. So you can see that's going straight down. So I think this is our tank. So now when a tank is installed, most of them in our area are about 1,000 gallons, and they have two 20-inch inspection ports. When you pop open the inlet lid, it's going to put you directly over the inlet pipe, and when you open up the outlet side, it's going to put you directly over the outlet pipe. Now back in the day, a lot of people thought you didn't have to pump these out, so they would put tiny little inspection ports. So that's actually what this is. So if you look closer, what I can determine from looking at this, so actually what we're looking at, this is kind of like a little makeshift inspection port, and you look down there, you can see that's a clogged inlet baffle. So this is actually going into the tank. This is just a makeshift riser. So what I'm going to have to do is open this up to get to the septic tank. I'm going to have to dig this up. And it's going to be fun because it's about 92 degrees right now. So let me try and get this done before it hits triple digits. Inside of the tank. All right, so yeah, if you look on the sides, it looks like they cast a little square lid with this 4-inch inspection port in the middle. So you can't really get the tank pumped out through that. So I'm going to pull this concrete lid and get in the inside and see what we're dealing with. Hefty one. Dang, so that means it's got a lot of sludge at the bottom. Oh, okay. Let's get this bad boy pumped out. So we've got our clean out cap, and the line runs like this. So the line runs right here and then makes a sharp turn into the tank, which is kind of odd. But yeah, that inlet baffle was what was clogged up, so I poked it through, but I don't really see much floating up top. So that means it's probably got a lot of sludge at the bottom to where that inlet baffle is getting plugged up. So I'm gonna make sure and mix it. And a lot of times this can really throw you off guard. If you just throw your hose in and start pumping, you're gonna run into a lot of sludge at the bottom. You'll see once I start mixing it up. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of sludge at the bottom. But yeah, this would have backed right up again if that inlet baffle's clogged up. That's the main thing you want to get unclogged. You can snake the line all you want, but if this is plugged up, it's just going to back right up again. Yeah, look at it. I told you. I thought I was tripping by how watery it was. There's no way there could be that much sludge. Oh yeah, there is. So we're at the bottom of the tank. You can see the concrete bottom. Gonna give it a little more rinsing, and then I'm gonna stick my hose in the clean out just to make sure that that line is clear coming into the tank. So you can see I got the water hose going down the clean out, and we have water going through the inlet into the tank. So we're all good. I'm gonna turn off the water hose, get everything put up, and hit the road. So got this all pumped down. So I stuck my phone in there, and this is actually a single compartment tank, and it's pretty small. It's on the smaller end. It's about 750 gallons. It's a round tank. So by me getting into that square lid right there and blending everything up, I was able to get all the way to the bottom, rinsed everything off, and then went ahead and ran some water down the clean out, made sure it was making it into the septic tank. So this homeowner should be all set. As soon as we leave, she doesn't have to worry about it backing up again. So I'm gonna put this back together, get everything covered up, and then head on to the next one. If you're ever dealing with a backup and you're on septic, the main thing you want to find is that inlet lid and get that inlet baffle, if you have one, unclogged. I mean, you can grab a stick, you can grab a piece of metal, just poke that inlet. That should release the pressure. Be careful because you may get splashed with poop, but that'll buy you some time until you can have somebody out here to pump out the septic tank. Now, what I have a feeling happened is this thing has probably not been pumped in a long time. Now, they're doing really well by not creating a floating scum layer. That means they're probably not putting paper, they're not putting grease down the drain, stuff like that. But it's inevitable that the waste that comes from your body, once the enzymes do their thing, break it down, bacteria do their thing, it turns into sludge at the bottom of the tank. So that many years of sludge rose up high enough to get to the bottom of that inlet baffle, which is crazy. I don't see that very often. It's usually the floating scum that clogs it first, but this time it was the sludge. So it's just been in the process of happening for however many years. So all of you who say I haven't pumped out my septic tank, I don't see any floating scum or whatever, check that sludge. You don't want a backup to happen because of that sludge buildup. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button. If you have any questions about your septic system, drop them down in the comments down below. And if you want to keep up with all of my latest uploads, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell. That'll let you know when I upload a new video. And as always, I appreciate y'all watching. Remember, Smells like money. Peace.